Like, that's. Steppers, I am just so, like, just so over things, bro. It's like, I'm just so over things, yo. Because I just feel like for so long, it's like I've been painted as, oh, you're this angry person, and oh, you're this beautiful person, but you always are so angry, or this and that, and I'm not. What I can't stand is, since I've been through a lot, Steppers. I've been through a lot. I could write a book. These are strong tears, not weak ones, but I could write a book on the shit that I've been through. And it's like, I've took everything that I've been through from young to now to being legally blind to the state, still modeling and pushing with that. And I still, no matter what, stand on my 10 toes. I've been standing on my 10 toes since little, to the point where sometimes I feel like I can't fall off my 10 toes, because if I do, then it's like people's not used to that, with me. But I've been so strong. Like, I've been on my 10 toes for so long and so strong, you guys. When I say I've been on my 10 toes, I mean strength wise. I've been through so much, from little girl to now, from bully to talked about to you're ugly to you're blind, you're never going to be a model, you're never going to be this, you're never going to be that. That's all I've heard. How can you model, walk down the stage? You might trip and then mess up the whole show, or how? Not even knowing, I don't even want to be a freaking. I'm not a runway model. I'm print, fashion designer like that. I want to be a print. I am that. So it's like I grew up with so much criticism around me, you guys, to the point where the verbal abuse I've endured growing up, to the stabs in the backs, to the family stabs in the back, far as cousins and shit, to baby daddies sleeping with cousins, baby mothers, to baby fathers don't even help with their kids, to being a strong mom who's visually impaired, who take care of hers, who's had her own since 16 years old. I had my very own first place at 16. I just turned 16, actually. From that to having kids, 4, and I've been taking care of them. And trust me, Steppers, I'm bragging. I am not complaining. I am bragging, okay? That my strength is so strong, that I am so tough, like titanium, to where a normal person would have fell by now, would have off they self by now, would have committed, what's the word to say it, because you can't say it on here, side a sue already. If you reverse it, you know what I'm saying. Like, I've been through it all, y'all. I've been through relationship crap, abusive relationships like crazy, violent relationships like crazy. Oh my goodness. You know, told ain't no nigga ever gonna love me by my own husband. Told I'm ugly. I'm always gonna be, and this is where I'm at. I'm never gonna be no superstar model, supermodel. All this is from my husband, bro. Someone who married me because they fell in love with me, because of my strength and how I'm visually impaired and still do a lot of things and handle mine. The very same person who married me for my strength and for the fact that I am visually impaired and strong as hell and take care of 4 kids, still model, to run a household, run a career, all of that, is the same person who married me but then started talking about me. Oh, you're blind. Oh, you can't see. Ain't no nigga gonna want you. Oh, you fat and you sloppy. Oh, look at you. Ooh, you got a stretch mark there. Ooh, you ain't this, you ain't that. You ain't good for nothing but laying on your back. All this shit. And what I do, steppers, I take it to the chin. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? I take it to the fucking chin for so long. I've been taking shit to the chin. That's how I know, like, my time is here. I've been patient. I've been going through the fire, the water, the wind, all of it. All of it. All the storms, fires, forest fires, floods, storm and rain and crackling thunder, lightning. I've been through all the elements. I've been through every storm that involves all of the elements. And I'm still here. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, how my skin glow? How am I so pretty and glowful and just skin just so pretty? I don't look like nothing I've been through. And I love that. I'm grateful for God because of that, because he's been holding that hand on me so close, y'all. There are times, y'all, I was literally, I say, throughout my lifetime, I tried Cytosol attempts at least 8 times throughout my life. I'm grown now because of stuff I was going through, but God would never let me do it. He would never let me be in the hospital long. He would never let me do it. I had an eating disorder. For 3 years, I had an eating disorder. I was throwing up my food, throwing up everything, because people like, oh, how you going to be a model? You fat. You got too much butt. You're this, you're that. How you going to do it? So I was like, fine, I won't eat. If that's how models do it, I won't eat. But then I got smart and was like, yo, fuck that. I am a African American. I am a beautiful melanated child of God. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm still standing. I'm still standing, man. I done seen so much growing up, steppers. I done seen my mom experience so much, go through so much. I done seen it all. And that's what makes me appreciate my strength, because it's like, yo, my mom been through hell and back. She been through a lot, bro, and my mom is still standing. Beautifully standing. And still here. And that's where my strength come from. Because my mom got her strength from my grandma, which is her mom. And my grandma was very strong. She handled and went through a lot as well. And that's what I noticed in my family. My elders, I've seen them as I grew up go through a lot with men and relationships, or people not liking them, people not like them, just staring at my mom because she has vitiligo. So she's, at one point, she still had like some black on her, but now my mom's all white. So it's like, sometimes I can't even imagine the shit like my mom used to go through, or the emotions my mom used to go through. And the only way I could recognize in a piece of her emotions or what she used to go through is because, no, I didn't have vitiligo, but yes, I grew up as a legally blind, beautiful young lady. And yeah, I used to get picked on, talked about. I used to have cousins and family members not want to do that much with me because, oh, I'm always the outcast and shit, because they feel as though I can't see, but not knowing I might not have 20/20 vision, but a lot of majority of everything that y'all with 20/20 vision could do, I can do it 10 times better. Sometimes it might take me a little assistance or help with something, or a little squint here and there, but I could still get the job done. Slayed. So it's like, sometimes, steppers, I get stressed out. That's probably why I have PTSD, I have anxiety disorder, I have a panic disorder, and I also have chronic insomnia, to where it's hard for me to go to sleep and it's hard for me to stay to sleep. Once I finally get to sleep, my body only lets me sleep for 4 hours. I only sleep 4 to 5 hours a day, you guys. Do it be looking like I be tired looking? No. So that's how I know God loves me. My mother loves me. My kid, oh, almost poked my eye, y'all. My kids love me. And I'm learning to love me. I'm getting to know me. Like I said in life, in the beginning, before someone called, my mom called me. You in life, you go through life, to experience things, to know, to get to know you, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to deal with, what you don't want to deal with, what kind of, how you want to be loved and how you don't want to be loved, how you want to be treated and how you don't want to be treated. You through life you learn that. So then when you are with someone and you just like so disappointed and heartbroken because you're like, yo, I am legally still attached to you. And it's like attachment, when you attach to someone for so long and you so used to talking to that person every day, literally 20 times a day, sometimes attachment can become unhealthy. Because then when that person who told you that, oh, it's always gonna be us, we signed up for this, so it's always gonna be us, it's the death do us part, when that person switch up on you, because at the end of the day you still have morals and you wouldn't do something that person that you love so much and would do anything else except that. When that person literally says fuck you, I want a divorce, that day that was a hard pill for me to swallow, all because I wouldn't smuggle something. Because basically that's what it was. All because I wouldn't smuggle some shit. You just saying F the marriage. All because I have my own mind and I don't listen to everything a man tell me, married to you or not. I'm not gonna listen to something that I feel as though it can get us in trouble or it can damage our family or get me locked up or you who's already locked up. You in more trouble too. You ain't never coming out. You rather be with a female that's going to yes everything you want, to where she ain't got no say so, no backbone. It's just all yes, 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 whatever my man want. See, people tend to forget when in relationships that you were a person by yourself. You were your own individual before that man came along and before that woman came along. And when people tend to get with each other, they tend to forget that you still are your own individual person. You just now have a partner in life, to y'all two supposed to help each other in life, forever for the better. It was always 444 with me and him. Forever, for better, and for worse. Forever for the better, forever, no matter whatever the worst thing is, and for life. So forever for the better, for life. Forever for life, and forever for the better. Like, that used to be our shit, and now it's just like, now you putting me in a position to where I have to freaking, not have to, but one day I'll meet someone else or someone else will meet me and I gotta get to know a whole new person. Don't nobody know me like you know me and nobody knows you like I know you. So why I feel so, I feel like I was raped of marriage, bro. I feel like, because I always said that when I got married, because I always been wife material, always knew I was gonna be a wife, but I always felt like Steppers that when I get married, I want that man to know that it's forever for the better, because I don't believe in divorce. And my husband knew, soon to be ex-husband, knew that I never believed in divorce. It's always forever for the better. That's why I really never believed in marriage before my husband came along back into my life. Years later, 10 years later, when we met back up in life, it was like, I don't believe in marriage. And he was like, it was just, it was going to get changed. And he changed my mind because I was so in love with that man. Talk about I breathed, slept, and traveled across states for that man. And it's like, That's what I signed up for. See, when the reason why I didn't believe in marriage was because I always saw all these broken marriages. People be married for a year or two and up, I'm divorcing you, and it's like, what? So y'all went through all of that to give up within a year or two because y'all had a disagreement or couldn't see eye to eye? So I never wanted to get married because I was like, I don't want to be with married